Kovu's true parents aren't who you think they are. Everyone knows Kovu as the lion Scar picked to follow in his paw prints and become king of the Pride Lands. But after closely analyzing both the Lion King 2 and the Lion Guard series, I've discovered compelling evidence that Kovu's real parents lived far away from the Pride Lands, at the Tree of Life with the Night Pride. Stay tuned, because this connection changes everything we thought we knew about Kovu's origins. Let's start with what we know for sure.
Kovu. Scar wasn't even his father. He just took him in.
In this crucial scene, Nuka clearly states, Kovu. Scar wasn't even his father, he just took him in. This isn't just casual dialogue. It's Disney explicitly telling us that Scar is not Kovu's biological father. This creates our first central mystery. If Scar isn't his father, who is? Now look closely at this scene with Zira and all three cubs. Notice how different Kovu looks compared to Nuka and Vitani, who share Zira's features. Kovu has a distinct fur tone, face shape, and overall build. This visual distinction isn't accidental. Disney animators deliberately show family resemblances. Kovu's unique appearance suggests Zira isn't his biological mother either. Now, here's where things get fascinating. When we look at the Night Pride lions from the Tree of Life in the Lion Guard series, we see some striking similarities to Kovu. Pay close attention to their fur coloration, facial structure, and overall build. The resemblance is undeniable. Particularly with Ronnie's father, we see the same rich, dark brown fur tone that Kovu has, a tone that doesn't appear in any Pride Lands or Outlands lions.
What's left behind can grow better than the generation if given the chance.
What's particularly fascinating about Kovu is how his natural protective instincts emerge despite Zira's training. When Kovu saves Kiara from the fire, we see an instinctive protector quality that directly contradicts his upbringing. This protective nature aligns perfectly with the Night Pride's core purpose. In the Lion Guard, we learn that the Night Pride's primary role is protecting the Tree of Life and all who seek refuge there. This inherent drive to protect others isn't something Zira would have taught him. It's an instinctive trait he inherited from his Night Pride lineage. Notice how quickly this protective nature surfaces in Kovu compared to how the other outsiders behave. While Nuka and the others focus exclusively on aggression and conquest, Kovu naturally gravitates toward protection and safety even when it contradicts his supposed mission. This distinctive behavioral trait provides compelling evidence of his Night Pride heritage, as the guardian instinct runs deeply in their bloodline and culture. But this creates another question. If Kovu's parents were from the Tree of Life, how did he end up in the Pride Lands with Zira? To understand this, we need to look at both the geography and timeline of the Lion King universe. The Tree of Life is established as a distant location that takes significant time to reach from the Pride Lands, but travel between them is possible, as we see in the Lion Guard. Let me explain how this could have happened. During Scar's reign, many animals fled the deteriorating Pride Lands. Meanwhile, lions occasionally left the Tree of Life on journeys, as we learn in the Lion Guard. I believe a pair of Night Pride lions, likely younger members seeking their territory, journeyed toward the Pride Lands during this period. These Night Pride lions would have arrived at the borders of the Pride Lands during Scar's reign, perhaps hoping to establish a new home nearby. But with the Pride Lands in crisis under Scar's rule, they likely remained at the periphery. This would explain why they never appear in the original Lion King. They weren't integrated into the main Pride. Look closely at Ronnie's family members' facial structure and build, particularly the males. The similarities to Kovu are striking. The same strong jaw, similar eye shape, and comparable build. These aren't random design choices. Disney uses these visual cues to establish biological connections between characters across different shows in the same universe. So what happened to these Night Pride lions? The most likely scenario is that they had a cub, Kovu, but faced tragedy soon after, whether through conflict with hyenas, resource scarcity during the drought, or other dangers. Kovu's biological parents likely perished while he was still very young. This orphaned cub would have been highly vulnerable. This is where Zira enters the picture. As Scar's most devoted follower, she would have been searching for ways to secure her position and future influence. Finding an orphaned cub with distinctive, noble features would have been the perfect opportunity. She likely presented this cub to Scar as a potential heir, knowing he would be intrigued by a lion with such a distinctive royal appearance. This explains why Zira says Scar chose Kovu rather than claiming Scar fathered him. Scar recognized something special in this cub's appearance and bearing, the distinctive traits of the Night Pride, a noble lineage unknown to the Pride Lands lions, but carrying strong, regal characteristics. For Scar, this outsider cub represented a fresh bloodline he could shape in his image. This heritage also explains some of Kovu's natural abilities. The Night Pride lions are known for their unique fighting techniques and spiritual connection to their homeland. Watch Kovu's natural movements and fighting style. They differ subtly from the Pride Lands lions and the other outsiders. These are inherited traits that Zira didn't teach him. They're in his blood from his Night Pride parentage. Kovu's inner conflict throughout The Lion King 2 takes on new meaning with this understanding. His struggle isn't just between Zira's teachings and his feelings for Kiara, it's also his inherited Night Pride nature asserting itself against his outsider upbringing. Their role characterizes the Night Pride as protectors and connection to spiritual balance, traits that emerge in Kovu despite Zira's attempts to make him a vengeful killer. Even Kovu's roar provides evidence of his unique heritage. Listen carefully. It has distinctive qualities that don't match the roars of Pride Lands lions or other outsiders. The Night Pride lions in the Lion Guard have a similar acoustic quality to their roars, another subtle clue that Disney included to hint at Kovu's true origins. The values of the Tree of Life focus on healing, balance, and protection, philosophies that align remarkably well with Kovu's instincts that emerge despite his upbringing. His quick willingness to rescue Kiara from the fire, reluctance to follow through with Zira's murderous plans, and ultimate role in uniting the Prides all reflect these inherited Night Pride values. This theory transforms how we understand the ending of The Lion King 2. When the Prides unite under Kovu and Kiara, it's not just reconciling two local groups, it's bringing together diverse lion lineages from distant lands. Kovu represents Night Pride's bloodline, joining Pride Land's royal family through Kiara, a perfect symbolic union of different lion cultures. This connection between the Tree of Life and Pride Rock reinforces the core Circle of Life theme throughout the Lion King universe. Different regions, prides, and traditions are part of the excellent balance. Kovu's journey from his Night Pride origins through his outsider upbringing to his ultimate place at Pride Rock represents this perfect circle. So what do you think about this theory? Does Kovu being the orphaned cub of Night Pride lions make sense to you? It explains his unique appearance, inner conflict, and why he looks so different from Zira and the other outsiders. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this theory intriguing, hit subscribe and the notification bell. In my next video, I'll reveal the shocking connection between Vitani and another character from the Lion Guard that Disney has been hiding in plain sight.